Damn. Gucci gonna cuss me. Gucci gonna cuss me out. Gucci gonna cuss me out. Gucci gonna cuss me. Gucci gonna cuss my ass. Gucci. I forgot about Gucci. I forgot about Gucci. I forgot about. No, I did say Gucci tonight. I did say Gucci. That was earlier. That's before I wanted to be classy. That's before I wanted to be classy, though. Hold on. Oh my God, man.
Yo.
What's up, family? What it do? What it do?
Man, you already know. You already know what it is.
Yeah. Gucci. Damn, Gucci. Man, I love Gucci because I wanted to be a set. I can't tonight because Gucci don't know all right, so look. No matter what, I'm bringing Gucci to the next one. I promise. But I don't want this to be messy, man. We gave y'all that entertainment every time. We gave y'all that same entertainment. Nah, for real, bro. No. You know I love you, Gucci, but Gucci, tonight, it's going to be a little bit more serious. It's going to be more boring. We don't care about that. But it's going to be a little bit more serious, Gucci. I love Gucci. See, Gucci, man. Gucci. No, I'm going to have you. It's only one day from here. Gucci, come up here. Gucci, come up here real quick. Talk to us, Gucci. Where Gucci? Gucci left me. Damn, Gucci. Gucci. Where you at, Gucci? Oh, that nigga mad at me, man. Nah, I got you, Gucci. Where you at, Gucci? My brother too much up in here. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. All right, yeah, we got a little cool, sophisticated set. Thank you, Treasure. Thank you. Yeah, we got my brother too much, and we got my brother, my broski, Polygyny King up in here. They both do poly. If y'all don't know them, I know there's a lot of new eyes that's gonna be up on them. Intellectuals. I know a lot of people don't like intellect on this app. They don't like motherfuckers that are super intelligent. You know what I'm saying? They don't like shit like that on this app. We understand. But we gonna get a mixture of some good shit tonight. Some good shit tonight for all the motherfuckers that was complaining. My brother not up here. I would have been to Adam. Yeah, I would have been to Adam. I don't know where bro at. I think he getting ready. I don't know. Bro ain't up in here. But every fucking show y'all was complaining about what? It's so too messy. I love the show, but it's too messy. We're going to see what y'all love tonight. Because it's not going to be too messy. And right now we shadow ban like a motherfucker. But we ain't tripping though. So just shut it live, y'all. Shut it live. Let's get it up. You know bro going to be here. And y'all let me know when he get here. You know. And so right now, let me just do a little prep talk with my man. Gucci mad at me. But let me do a little prep talk with my people real quick. So Polygyny King.
Yo.
And too much. And even Royce.
Yes.
Can we ask them questions that pertain to being in a relationship, not just shit like where you grow up, how you do, like shit that's gonna make, like shit that apply to me. Cause I heard one thing that you said, Royce. Let me put your ass in this hot seat real quick. Yep, I'm putting your ass in the hot seat.
Oh my God!
I heard one thing you said when I was window licking you before I came in your room.
Yes.
And when they was coming down, and that's the only thing I don't like about Royce. This is the only thing, I gotta be real. The only thing I don't like about Royce is Royce, I don't know if she played cool with me, but she ain't really cool, or she played cool with him, or she played like she off of that, because she be acting like she don't really support me. She like, I ain't trying to help him find love. I ain't trying to help him meet somebody while we doing the show. It's not for a kid.
No, that's not what I said. I said my sole objective is to organize and construct and to be the serious part, while I let everybody else, kiki and get on the contestants hard. They like to go a little hard on the people. You know what I'm saying? So I said, no, that's my sole objective, because you need a balance. We can all be screaming.
I'm not happened in the past, that's the past. Whether it's true or false or whatever. Right now, I'm literally really just looking to really build with somebody. So I just want us all to ask, just to ask some good, cool questions and really be here for me. I don't want nobody to try to like secretly sabotage my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I ain't trying to insinuate that. But I'm just saying, like, I just want you to, because I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you're an intellectual woman. From day one.
I don't think nobody can sabotage you, TKO. Once you made your mind up and, you got to hold on what you got going on, can't nobody really, stop it. So, that's neither here nor there. That's honesty.
That's real. They all getting ready. So, y'all want me to give y'all the 720? And I can put on some music or something? What y'all want? I don't know how long this is going to take.
Whatever, shit.
Play that pass.
Okay, cool.
Shit, whatever you need.
All right, because I know everybody cammed out, because everybody going to have to be cammed up for the show. I know everybody going to have to be, like, cammed up for the show and things of that nature. Okay, got the green on. Okay, I was going with my green hat. Too. I got the little green with the red bottom hat.
Got the green shoes in the building, too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga so extra. That nigga super.
What? I was gonna do something different, but I just decided to do this. Like it's great summertime, green mountain. What?
Let me put you in the big box.
I didn't even do too much. It's not even doing too much.
Let's get it. Let's get out of the shoe. What shoes you got on? What shoe?
I forgot the little rapper dude.
Oh yeah. No, that's some swag though. That's some swag. For sure. Drip check. Drip check for sure. On the game. Made sure he's just like me, he be matching the draws and everything. That's some Pisces shit. All right. Well, Polygyny King. Go ahead. We're gonna do some drip checks. Go ahead and drip check for him real quick. Polygyny King.
You know what I'm
saying? Too much going.
I was about to say, you got the hat on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to wear the fringes in honor of my guy.
Take them back.
You know what I'm saying?
Take them back.
Hold on.
Yeah, take them back.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Time.
Got the shoes on.
Yeah, for sure. I'll fuck with it. All right, Royce ain't ready yet. Something going. Oh, look at my brother. Too much.
We coming. I ain't know.
Too much. Go ahead and chop it up with him. I don't know if you got the. You wearing green? Is that green?
Yeah, that's green.
Okay, you got that dark green on.
Nothing too major though, man. You know what I'm saying? Just some black jeans, brown shoes, man. It ain't nothing major.
Already. Until Super, I'm pretty sure Super ain't aware. But this is my childhood brother. He do poly. Multiple women and things of that nature. And Polygyny King, he been doing poly for 23 years. He got 6 wives going on 7.
Yep.
So they do it. And you already know Roy. So, we're going to just kind of level it out. We're going to see what everybody, and we're going to show y'all the different dynamics of certain things. Because y'all think we can't be serious on this show and it's only a key. But I like the key, honestly. But we're just going to switch it up a little bit. All right. So right now we're about to, hold on. How much more time you need, Royce?
I'm fine. We can definitely start and I'll roll in.
Okay, cool. So y'all already know what time it is with Ramen is. They've been having a shadow ban. And that's the reason why the numbers are a little bit low right now, but we ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to share the live. If somebody got a DIY notify, hit us with a DIY notify real quick. That'll boost us up too. You know what I'm saying? What them haters are trying to do, we ain't tripping. Just hit us with a DIY notify. And the way that you know that you got it, hit those 3 lines. Oh, they probably just put us back on there. They just put us back on the heat list then.
Yeah, you back on there. We number 1. You number 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Cool. But still hit those 3 lines for us down there and hit the DIY notify for us real quick so we can get it really jugging and we're gonna sprinkle digging. Let's go. What up, Gucci? Love you, Gucci. We're gonna have you Thursday though for this. Don't kill nobody. All right, so look. TKO Capone, the almighty drip Messiah. Ain't nobody fly. Got the one that your girlfriend desired, but she gotta have what it required to join the empire. You already know what time it is. And it's coming down to the end of this shit. And tonight I'm gonna finally eliminate somebody. And the next night is gonna be the last night. I went ahead and decided it'll be last night. Thursday, no more. So tonight I'm gonna eliminate, and we're gonna get down to the last whatever few that's gonna be. I know it's some new entries, and fuck it, if you didn't get here by this show, you ain't gonna be able to enter next show. All right? Cause it's time to you said come down the stairs, you can't really see me. All right. But anyway, I got what I was saying. I'm gonna pass it off to my brother. My brother be here every fucking show. I appreciate you, bro. Go ahead and let him know who you is.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know the vibes. We here to see who the fuck love TKO. I mean TKO. You know, we here for good vibes tonight, good energy, and to see what the ladies is bringing. I hope they bring us some sex appeal tonight. I'm looking for some sex appeal, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they bring us some sex appeal tonight and some good energy and some good vibes.
And let me say this real quick. Nelly came correct. I know something happened last show for you. You had to go. But you remember when you said Nelly came with that black shirt? And you said, fuck that shit. She stepped her game up and she didn't get a full interview. You know what I'm saying? So Nelly came with it that last show. You know what I'm saying? She had a little sparkling little snake skin and all that shit. All right, next, we got Polygyny King. Go ahead and represent who you are.
Yo, what's going on? Peace and blessings, everybody. My name is Polygyny King. I do have 6 wives. I'm courting a wife now, so more than likely we have 7 wives. I've been doing polygyny for almost 23 years now, back to back, no break. I'm an author of 4 books on the topic of polygyny. I do sell them online at propolybook.com. I'm excited to be here. Man, I just did basically over 24 hours teaching on Bigo last night. Had no sleep, but my brother hit me up, so you know I wasn't gonna leave my bro hanging out there. Good brother, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a pleasure.
Bro, for real.
Absolutely, man. You're my brother. You already know. So it's you know what I'm saying? More than a pleasure to be here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask questions that is relevant to the topic of polygyny. Hey, look, we're gonna get right into it, you know what I'm saying? So, Polygyny King, you know what I'm saying? I'm your favorite spiritual real nigga. So, yeah.
I already appreciate it. My motherfucking brother, I'm talking about, when I say my brother, like, we used to be on the back of the school bus. On the school bus, we beatboxing and rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really come from, like, the fucking sandbox with each other, man. Go ahead and represent this Teton shit, bro.
Man, you already know what's up, man. Too much to one, not to two, man. You know, I'm pulling up tonight, man. We trying to see who the best fit for bro, man. That's what we really on. You know what I'm saying? On some real serious shit, serious inquiries, man. We ain't on no bullshit. I ain't trying to laugh at nobody. Let's get this shit done the right way.
Teton. Last but not least, where you at, Royce?
She's coming. The famous one is here. I love y'all. Tonight is going to be a little bit more serious. I'm here to have fun. We're here to kick up the dust. I can't wait to see Nelly back and more of the other girls come back. Let's just have fun tonight, TKO. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on.
Ready? Let's do it. And look, I want everybody to know. I want everybody still to be themselves. I don't gotta tell Super, you gonna still be yourself. But just still, everybody still be yourself. Cause I want to see the balance, how the balance is gonna be. So I don't want y'all to think that Ken is not allowed. Like, nah, everybody still themselves. Everybody still be themselves and things of that nature. All right, so look, we about to get started. Let me see. I see Moet here. I see Moet. So this is what I need you to do, real quick. Let me erase everybody else, cause we got Moet Goddess in the house, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all what to do real quick. If you my admin, get inside the queue. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. Cause I don't appreciate anybody about to play on my top. I'm about to block you for good. If you ever thought you was gonna come up here and run a set on me, bitch, who the fuck you think you is? You gone. You blocked now. Straight up. We ain't doing that. Gag your ass, huh? Yeah, that's how we getting down. The fuck you thought this was? All right, my bad. Let's get back to the fucking show. Yeah. She thought she about to play in my motherfucking face. Think I didn't know? But anyway, my bad, y'all. My bad. You know, we're going to get right back to the show. Tea time. And the first person we're going to bring up, get inside the queue. Hold on, Winner. Do you know you up in here, Winner? And Nick Dollars? Yeah, she didn't get kicked. She got blocked. That's something different. I don't play that. Nobody about to use me for content?
Yeah, why couldn't you tell me I was up first?
You came up here to be a part? Hey, how you doing?
I thought I was gonna be up on here first. Hey y'all.
Hold on, baby. Do you take this seriously? Cause you laying down and shit like that. You don't sound like. Look how I'm looking. You. That's how you want to present yourself
It's
to me right now.
11 o'clock my time. I gotta be up at 7 in the morning to catch a flight. So I'm taking it serious, but yeah, I'm about to catch this flight.
Girl, could you turn on some lights? Could we take your face serious?
Yeah,
Y'all know what I look like.
Girl, I don't know you. Why do y'all think y'all Beyonce, girl? How would we not all know you?
This is Star with 2 R's, baby.
Baby, it don't matter if you had 9 auras. Could you turn on some lights, boo? Not a glow light. Like, could you get into a light of a ring light?
Hold on. Yeah. Turn on lights. Well, first of all, I ain't gonna beg you. I ain't gonna beg you to do nothing. Either you gonna do it or you're not gonna do it.
I mean, y'all can see
we just want to see you look cute. I'm saying you're not.
I just want to see who I'm talking to.
You should be in the bright lights, bitch. How you looking? You Okay. Yeah. So you the one. So you the one who used to mess with Poly Guy in New York when you was selling pussy. I didn't mess with
Poly Guy.
You ain't the one?
I was fucking with Ferragamo.
Oh, that's even worse. Damn.
But that's the past. We ain't worried about the past.
Okay.
We focus on the present, the future.
You're right. So do you realize? Okay, so if I ask you, I got you, baby. So before we get started, can you please just give us a quick rundown so they don't ask you no basic questions? First of all, have you did poly before? We ain't talking about pimping and hoeing. We know you did that, but we say in poly. That's different.
I've been in the poly.
Hold on. Let me give you the rundown. Let me give you the rundown, baby. Listen. Give them where you from, where you at, your age, how many kids you got, and if you did poly before.
So my name's Star, Big Star Bands, never the little one, aka Star with 2 R's. I am from Jersey. I got 1 kid. I'm a Virgo. I'm about to be 32. I was in a poly relationship before I was a 304. I love women and I love men.
Okay. Are you currently is that pussy currently on the market right now, or is it put up in the house?
It's put
okay. You don't gotta answer. So let me ask you this: do you know that I'm not a pimp?
Yeah, I know that.
So you want somebody who does poly now?
You said what?
So you want somebody that does poly now, right? Poly, only poly. So what would be? So would you, if I put you at a telemarketing job, you would be okay with that? If I say, hey, when you come out here, you got to be working for a telemarketer.
Hey, this is Star Bands. What you need sold? What you need sold?
Okay. All right. I know I can get out a couple of, tickets with you. All right. So first we're gonna start out. Look, super. Look how super looking.
Super, right, you gonna stop me begging me over there.
We're gonna start out with super. We're gonna start from the top to the bottom. Go ahead.
How did I know he was gonna come to me first? Like, brother, listen. Okay. First of all, how you doing, beautiful? You're very gorgeous.
What up, super?
How old are you, if you mind me asking?
31.
31? How old is your baby?
7.
7. What's the most you sold pussy for?
5,000.
What's the less you sold it for?
150.
Keep it real. You said
150. 150 for a little short stay.
Was it a dude that
15 minutes?
Was it somebody that you wanted to fuck to a little bit? Because they don't want to hear you. I'm saying, if you charge 150, was it like you needed the 150 bad, or it was somebody that you kind of wanted to fuck to? So
let's just say I was down and around till 5 in the morning. Ain't break luck. He wanted a short stay. I'm not gonna turn down no money. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave no money on the table. I'm gonna get that little 150 to my little ones at 2. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get mine.
So how many? How many dudes have you slept with at one time? I need realness. I need honesty out you, baby.
I ain't never fucked with multiple men at one time. I don't do that.
Only one dude at one time?
I don't do that.
Have you ever had a woman involved? Well, you say you did a poly, so yeah. Yes, okay.
I love me some women. I like coochie more than I like dick.
Okay, swallow or spit?
Huh?
Swallow or spit?
Both, baby, both. It depends. If you my man, I'm gonna swallow that shit. But
if you my man, hold on, why you even sucking some? Never mind. Never mind. See, that's what's wrong. Just because you hungry, you don't supposed to suck dick bare. So why are you sucking dick?
What you think about?
That's why I said if you my man.
What you think about licking ass?
Oh, you know she do it, and she white.
You like that type of shit? You like that? You like that turn you on? That type of shit turn you on?
Yeah, you white.
I'm Puerto Rican. I white.
Okay.
Okay, that's my last question. Okay, she with the shit.
So, winner, before we get to my brother Polygyny King, would you be willing to show me your my chart right now? Your chart. When the last time you got a checkup?
No, I'm having this technical difficulty with my phone right now. I can't log in this shit. AT&T got me fucked up. Look, I'm on SOS.
Okay, no Wi-Fi. Okay, I get you. All right, we're gonna go down to my brother. I know he mean business too. Yeah.
Peace and blessings. How you doing, system?
Hey.
No, you're not frozen. You're not frozen. I said you got lines to your shit, Royce, but you're not frozen. You good. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Well, that was actually gonna be my first question. If you were asked to show results, to see if you were, you know what I'm saying, have any infections of HIV, AIDS, herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, etc., you'd be able to show the brother. So how long were you being a prostitute?
5 years.
So you go from being a prostitute to what you want to go into a polydynamic? Why the sudden change?
So I was poly before I was a 304. And I had to do what I had to do, my little ones and twos. And now it's time for me to settle down.
Ones and twos is.
But somebody who wants to build.
What is ones and twos? What is that?
Everybody know what a ones and twos is with a 304 do. That's the past. That's the past. So I was poly before I was a 304. And now I'm just trying to build with like-minded individuals who wants to love on me, that supports me, and it's everybody's on the same page.
What is your meaning of? What is your understanding of being equally yoked? What does that mean to you?
Equally yoked?
Yeah.
But everybody cracking eggs or something? I don't know. I don't know.
I like
equally yoked. We all making breakfast. Fuck it. We all breakfast.
Not eggs. It had nothing to do with.
Hey, bro, I ain't got no question.
I don't know. That's you.
Oh
so that's
my
definition.
Okay. And this is why I got this type of panel. This is perfect. Go ahead, too much. It's on you, brother. Oh, she said.
What up with it?
Cooking breakfast.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, bro. Equally yoked. We all equally cooking breakfast. Go ahead, too much. Go ahead.
Yeah. I heard you say. You like crazy more than you dig, right? So is that like one of the main reasons you would want to be in a poly, because it's more women there, and you like men too, but it's just one there?
No, so my whole life, I've always envisioned myself when I get older, I want to have a man and I want to have a woman. That's my man, that's my girl. Yeah. And then that's his girl. That's me.
So would you liking pussy more than dick? Is that a sexual thing? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just relationship wise as well? Do you feel more of a loyal
it's just a sexual thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like dick too, but it's just something about a woman that another female could connect to more than they can connect with than a man sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
I added her up. It got her in a box, but she's frozen in my box.
I told you I'm having phone issues.
Not you. I'm talking about Royce. They got Royce. Hold on. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
So if you
Come back up.
if you feel more connected to women, would it be likely that maybe you would feel more connected to the women in that house and have more loyalty to them than you do Capone?
The loyalty is gonna be equal. My loyalty gonna be with Capone. My loyalty gonna be with my wife here. Everything's equal.
Okay, so if a situation arises, you know what I mean, where you was in the middle of it some kind of way, you know what I mean? Would you try to handle that yourself? Would you come to Capone? Would you keep it between you and the ladies?
I was in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we just gonna talk it out like some adults. Communication is key.
I mean, when you say we though, is it between you and the lady, or is it between you, Capone, and the lady?
Am I having beef with the lady?
Yeah.
So we gonna talk it out.
Okay, and if y'all can't talk it out,
yeah, okay. We gonna work it out. Whatever we go.
What if it's a situation? What if it's a situation where she's doing something that maybe you know about, you know what I'm saying, and it's not good for the whole, but you know what I mean, it's benefiting her, and she's not sharing that information with Capone. Would you let him know, or would you keep your loyalty to her?
Nah, I'm gonna let him know. I'm not. Yeah.
I ain't got no more questions.
For sure. Hey, Royce, you got to get back in the queue. I don't know how. She not in the queue, y'all.
Y'all want to see test results? We can do test results too.
Yeah, go ahead and put them up there. And when was this? You got the date on them?
Probably. Yep. July 7th. July 1st last year. Yeah, this old. I'm having phone issues though.
Last year.
July 1st of last.
Baby, put your phone down, boo boo. Please put it down, girl. Wait, hold that pussy up. It's about to be 2 years. That pussy for old.
I ain't sold no coochie in a year.
I'm gonna be honest, brother. You guys, I don't want. It's a no for me. She's uneducated. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these white girls or these Puerto Rican, whatever.
I'm not white, but you can stop saying that.
Okay, whatever you is. A lot of these girls that try to act black, they be cussing their mamas.
Cause I'm having connection issues. Who's acting like this is how the fuck I act?
I'm trying to give some feedback.
No, you gonna stop saying I'm acting like
Mill. So a lot of these type of girls, they cuss their mamas out. They don't listen in school. She just sounds so uneducated. She sounds like the girl who said, cash me outside. And she's 30-something years old and she's no education. She's a whore. She's a prostitute. All she knows is selling pussy. I don't think she can bring nothing to your table unless you want to pimple. That's all she knows. Like, I don't see her going to no red carpet events, no business. Just even if you was on a podcast, listen how she talks. Slow as hell. That motherfucker said, when he said we are equally yoked, this slow white girl said, are we cooking eggs? Boo, I think you need to go. You at the wrong place, baby. My brother's a little too educated and too advanced for that.
Just because somebody never heard of something, he asked, what's my definition of equally yoked?
Baby, if you ain't never heard of equally yoked,
he said, what's my definition of equally yoked? That's my definition. I never heard of it before. And red carpet, baby, I'm on Tubi. I'm on Netflix.
So look.
I don't believe that network.
I'm on Netflix too. And you got 5,000 followers on Bigo. Shout out to your Tubi career.
So right now, I don't know what's going on with Royce's phone. Her connection is fucked up. So right now, until we can get her or whatever she got going on. If Gucci want to come up, just so we can keep on going. Is Gucci here? Cause it's not letting her up. Every time I try to let her up, it's not letting her up, y'all. I literally put her in the queue. I'm keep on going.
Somebody send me this screen record. This bitch say I'm on 2B.
I'm gonna try it one more time, Royce. I'm about to try to let you up, but then we gotta keep on going. I got you in there. I added you.
Bitch said I'm on Tinkerville trying to read. Bitch, girl, okay, boo. Like, y'all crazy.
Hey, super.
They say I'm on
You out here looking like a highlighter.
Gucci, see if you still want to do it? I know he's mad at me.
Prince ass the
Can you
fuck
text
up.
Gucci?
You look like a motherfucking highlighter.
Oh, you want to say? That's what I'm here
Fresh
for.
Prince of Bel-Air.
There go Gucci right there.
You know,
Come up,
you
Gucci.
the one sold pussy for 150.
I'm not here for you.
You the one sold pussy for 150, boo. You the one sold pussy for 150, boo. That was, girl, a bitch you up her legs for $150.
I'm not here for you.
Or jump off the bridge and sweat if you catch a catfish, bitch. Girl, you a white bitch who sold your pussy for $100.
You look like a box of crayons.
Girl, get on the blade, white girl.
Box of crayons.
Girl, you a white girl.
You was on motherfucking Josh Network. You so broke you couldn't even get to the
$100.
You so motherfucking broke you couldn't even get.
Hold on.
Pussy. Girl, your coochie went for wholesale prices. Buy cheap pussy, Amazon Prime pussy. Buy Tubi pussy. You bought your pussy on Tubi too. Amazon Prime Fashion Over pussy. Buy Fashion Over pussy. Cheap ass pussy. Same motherfucking.
Last but not least.
That ain't Louis Vuitton pussy. You cheap ass bitch. You get out my motherfucking face. Fat. Hold up. You big, fat, 300-pound ass bitch. Now I'm about to mute myself, brother. I'm done. I'm going to be back. I'm going to talk with the next one. You fat ass, wide back. You the size of the trailer that you was born in. Fat back. And hell, you fat as fuck. And you don't want to stand up so we can see that flop. Girl, my brother don't want you. Never did, never will, never ain't. Mute.
Okay. So, Gucci, let me give you the rundown on her real quick. And thank you for showing up.
Hold on, TKO.
You already know her? She was with Ferragamo.
Mexican built bitch, okay? I already know this long titty, flat back, burrito shaped bitch. You ain't gotta give me no motherfucking rundown what you need to do.
Who are you? You came in the middle of the motherfucking show. You wanna be ass motherfucking host, never came in ass, wanna be relevant ass clown, bozo bitch. Dick sucking little dick faggot ass motherfucker.
Winner, you gotta come up, winner.
Motherfucker rundown on that bitch. She done sucked every nigga dick in the states, out of the states, out of the country. She's a whore with all caps. That's why that bitch lied and didn't want to show you that motherfucker mic chart. Talking about her phone at SOS. Bitch! What hoe said that phone at SOS? Bitch, you fucking wrong. You a nasty hoe. You a streetwalker. Bitch, you slip. She just sucked pressure. She trying to suck Brandon dick.
Ass bitch, like shut your motherfucking
mouth. You got paid with your motherfucking pussy. You stank mouth ass, bum, open ass, New York alleyway. You walking ass, you couldn't kill bitch. You dirty shit mouth ass, booty ass, bitch. You fucking mouth bitch.
Can we just answer one question for me? Even if you know it's a rhetorical question, answer this one question. I'm really trying to find love, and I might need some snow. I might need some snow. She ain't ugly. Her lips are my same size. I like that. White girl, my lips. I ain't never seen that. All right, do it for me now.
That's a bunch of lip fillers.
Cut the light on and see how that body is.
Gucci, you just want to be relevant so fucking bad, but nobody takes you serious.
That bitch smoked crystal meth. She went to the drunkie. Hold on, let me tell you about this bitch. Let me tell you about the whole TKO. That whole smoked crystal meth. She's a motherfucking junkie. The bitch, she done fucked on any and everything.
He's letting me know this is a part of the show, y'all. I didn't know this, y'all. He's letting me know.
Well, you should have called Brandon. She was calling Brandon daddy for so long. She was calling Brandon daddy for so long.
Daddy?
Yeah.
You want to be with my CEO? Hold on.
Yes.
You want to be with my bro?
I came from Keys to, he put me on with Bigo. I was in his agency. It came from Facebook with this
motherfucker. She was calling him daddy. He was sending her cash out. She was begging him like a motherfucker.
I don't know you though, boo. I don't remember you. No disrespect.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, so are we gonna move on, y'all?
I'm shaking my motherfucking pancake. I'm still an admin in that fucking Facebook.
I'm just saying, you cool as hell. I like you. I think I saw you on Facebook before. I'm not.
Ashley,
I think I saw you on Facebook before. Was you on Facebook?
Pastor Petty, John Wayne. The list goes on.
Listen. You did. I mean, you stood in there. You didn't run, so I respect that. You didn't run from nobody. But I think everybody asked you a question. I know Gucci didn't really ask a question, but he did tell me a lot about you and things of that nature. He a little bit of your history, and just stick around. Stick around tonight. Cause I do need some snow. Cause they think I don't want nobody to ever think that I don't fuck with no snow. I fuck with snow too. All right, baby.
She fuck with snow too. I'm talking about the real snow that she put up her nose.
I don't do drugs. I smoke a little weed.
No, baby, you do just enough as well, baby. You do hard and soft.
But you have a little dick.
You do hard and soft, Nancy.
That's for you, Felicity. Somebody said she was gift.
Don't lie about your drug habits. Don't lie about your drug habits, bitch. You do hard and soft.
Hold on, Gucci. Let me ask her. Hold on, brother. All right, before you go, Star. Before you go, Star, can you please give us that beautiful 360? I always ask everybody to do.
Lights out, bitch. No. Not in the dark. Look at them dicks. Oh, she built like Granny. Oh. No. Stand up first. Stand still and go in slow motion. Oh, busted, bitch. No. Put the frame in the frame, bitch. Busted. Look at Roseanne. Oh, Santa Claus. That's Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus, bitch.
Okay.
Don't bust her ass down, ho. Oh, it's
This is different.
Bitch.
All right, baby. All right, we're gonna thank you so much. So look, y'all. I don't want none of my contestants to get the wrong idea. I do say I like his stain, but that's a different type of stain. I'm not with. That's like really like that's like a different stain. All right. So I don't want everybody thinking that's all right to come up here and look that type of stank. Okay. I just want to give y'all a disclaimer. It's a different type of stank we're going for this year. All right, we're gonna go to the next. What up, Roy? And keep it in mind, y'all, we didn't kick Royce out the show or nothing like that. Her phone was fucked up. Thank you, Royce. We're gonna go with Nelly next. What's up, Nelly? Nelly. Ooh, you look even better today. With it. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, Nelly. Hey, y'all, before we keep going, can we hit them 3 lines down there and get a DIY notify going? Y'all might have one. A lot of people have them, but don't even know y'all have them. So we need everybody in the chat right now, whoever you support, if you support the show, hit those 3 lines down there, and it's going to say DIY notify. Can y'all please tap that for us? Thank you. We appreciate it. But yeah, you look really nice tonight. I appreciate you for showing up every time when it comes down to crunch time. I think you and Money Magnet, y'all showed up. Was she on the first show with you? She was on the first show with you, right? Money Magnet too? Was it only y'all two so far that showed up every time?
I can't remember, but probably.
Can't remember? Okay. Are you sipping tonight? Because I know you was sipping last time. And I see you get real talkative, that Capricorn shit come out.
Just a little.
Just a little bit? Okay. So this time we're gonna start from the bottom to the top. We're gonna start with the other bro, Gucci out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci.
What's going on, brother?
What it do? Go ahead. She been with us. Just to give a quick rundown. She a mother of 2. She live in Las Vegas. You 30 what?
35.
35? 35. And she a Capricorn. And all that good shit. I just want to give you a quick rundown.
Okay. Well, before I start with the questions, is it Nelly? Nelly? Did I say her name right?
Yeah, Nelly.
Okay. Can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Stand up for me. Let me see that figure, so I can figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, Gucci. I didn't even know Gucci would even fuck with the girls. Okay.
That's when TKO.
How old are her children while she's doing all of that? How old is her children?
Perfect. Okay. Period. I like it. Can you give me a second, boss man, so I can get to my questions? Because you don't even know. I might probably want to ask that. Anyways, how many baby fathers do you have? Are you by the same man?
I have one baby father and one baby mother, actually.
Okay. What about TKO that you like? What catches your interest with him?
Well, actually, I thought he was cool since we started chatting, and I really just know him from what I see on the show, and the questions that people ask him on here. But
Just knowing like somebody that knows him on a personal level, who also said like he's a cool dude. Like, don't let everything you see fool you. Like, I feel like that just made me want to see about him a little bit more.
Okay, well, you say you have interest in him. Pick your phone. I think somebody got to ask. What name one good trait that you like about TKO?
I would say his leadership.
Okay, and do you think that you'll be compatible with him and Armani?
Honestly, I don't know much about Armani. I just see like what people say on here, but I mean, I don't see it being an issue. I like unity. I like sistership. I'm on a spiritual journey myself, so I don't see that there would be any issues on my end.
Okay. So, are you dominant, or do you like to let the man take control?
So in my last relationship, I was more of the dominant when I was with a woman, but being submissive is not an issue for me, and letting somebody that I trust take control, I don't see that being a problem either.
No further questions?
Already, thank you, Gucci. Yeah, who said Gucci can't ask no civilized questions now? Come on. All right. Next we got my boy Too Much. Go ahead and go ahead and ask them whatever you want to ask them.
Okay. So, what type of trust has to be developed in order for you to release control?
I would just say one, understanding. Like, if I can understand the way that you're speaking to me, and seeing the way that you are with your other partners, I think that's going to build some trust. But also, you listening to me and not shutting me down, allowing me to still speak my truth as well, even if you don't agree or whatever. As long as you're still allowing me to have a voice, I think that can also be included when it comes to trust.
Okay. You look like the girl from Thin Line Between Love and Hate, by the way.
Man, we feel.
Yeah. Look just like her. But okay. So how would you handle it if, let's say, it's your baby father or your baby mother or maybe your mother or father? Whoever you close to. If they had a conflict with Capone, how would you go about handling that?
I mean, I'm grown, so regardless, I'm gonna make my own decisions in life. And again, I'm a Capricorn. My mom is very aware that I'm gonna make my own decisions. Whether she gonna voice her opinion, but regardless, like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And when it comes to my baby daddy and all of that, and my baby mama, like, obviously, being in a gay relationship, like, that's a little bit different anyway. Like, there's really not much she gonna say. But also, my baby daddy, he's very open and knows about the situation. Me and him are really cool, like, on a friendly level, and he already knows what's going on here. He good with it.
Right. Well, now that's not what I'm asking you. Oh, that's good to know, though. But no, I'm asking if there was a conflict, if somebody close to you was to disrespect your man, how would you go about handling that?
I'm gonna have my man's back, regardless. It's not their business.
Okay. All right. Well, I ain't got no more questions.
For sure. Thank you for that, brother. Appreciate the questions. Next, we're going to go to Polygyny King. Go ahead, Polygyny.
All right. Peace and blessings. How you doing, sister?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Thanks for asking. Do you trust TKO 100%?
Thanks for the DIY.
I wouldn't say that I trust him 100%. I don't know him well enough to say that I 100% trust him now.
There was a question that was kind of asked about what do you like best about him? So you say you don't know him that well, so which of course I can understand. But I asked that question because when somebody asked you about the submission part, you talked about how if you able to trust a person. So that's why I asked, do you trust them? If you don't trust them, then it would be safe to say that you wouldn't submit to him, then, right? Because you don't know him.
Not at this moment. I wouldn't trust him to.
Yes or no?
With me.
It's just yes or no.
No.
Okay, cool. All right. What does submission mean to you? when you hear that word?
Beautiful.
Submission to me is letting the person that you trust take the lead, allowing them to guide you in the ways that you would trust are in the right direction.
Give me an example of taking the lead, because that's just a general word. Is it like a race? Somebody beating you running? Like, explain what that means.
So, like an example, maybe saying like, hey, even when it comes to like even finances, like, hey, I feel like I want to invest this into this. And maybe even if I'm like, I know he got the best interest, so I'm going to let him do that because he is the man and he's the one who wants to level up the family, us, everybody. So being submissive in that situation would be allowing him to take the lead in what it is that he wants to do, what he feels is right for the team.
What if you disagree with that? If you disagree with his decision and he told you to close your mouth?
Well, if he told me to close my mouth, then I would voice my opinion first. And if he said close my mouth and this is what I'm gonna do, and I know this is what's right, then I'm just gonna allow him to do that.
How do you handle things when your man is upset with you?
So when I know that they're upset with me, I want to talk to them like in the moment. I'm not gonna lie. We had this discussion last time. Somebody asked a similar question, and he said he's more the type to not talk in a heated moment, and I'm the type that I like to talk and get it over with right then and there. So that's how I am.
Okay, you generalize it, but okay. How do you handle things when you are upset with your man?
I speak about it immediately. I don't try to hide it or hold it in because it just gets worse and worse on my end.
Kind of give me a little more than that.
If I'm upset with my partner, my man, I'm gonna let him know, like, hey, I'm feeling some type of way. This is what's going on. Like, I want to speak my mind as well. So you need to hear me out.
Do you have any female friends?
I have a couple, not many.
Let me catch Polygyny up real quick. So she was just in a relationship. I don't know if you caught that. She was in a relationship, I think 10 years with a female, not a man. She was married to a woman.
What's the role of a wife?
The role of the wife, I would say, I mean, again, in my previous situation, a little bit different, but I would say, in my future situation, if I'm with a man and obviously in a different type of situation, I would say it's going to be one, nurturing, one, also having your back, allowing you to be free in what you want to do, as well as being there for us emotionally and making sure that we're good as a family.
So you think that's what TKO would be looking for?
Huh?
You think that's what TKO would be looking for? As your role as a wife?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure what he's looking for. Nobody really asked a lot of questions to him on here. It's more the questions on the women. So I don't know.
No, I give everybody a chance to ask me a question. I give you a chance. I always give y'all a chance to ask me a question.
Everybody asks you a question, but we're getting a lot of questions, and you get one. You're learning more about us than we're learning about you, is what I mean.
Yeah, and the reason why for that, because I answer questions all day through my live. I do solo lives where I'm on here about 8 hours a day sometimes, and people just be asking me questions all day. See, I get to know me way more than I get to know y'all. So when it gets to y'all, that's why we do it like that. But bro, one thing I want to ask you, because we get into the nitty gritty, man. We got to start eliminating. We got to start, I ain't about to try to drag this show out, right? And for the people that saying whatever's boring, go to somebody else's live. Let this shit be boring because it's not about that tonight, all right? So if you don't like this speed, if you don't recognize these people that I got up here, man, these are people that I respect because they know me. They know what the fuck I'm trying to do right now, what I'm trying to accomplish. So if your mind is overstimulated with all the mess and you just want it to be messy all the time, this might not be the live for y'all, all right? Because I already told y'all that. All right, so look, Nelly. One thing that gives me a red flag about you, and yes, I do say red flag, and that's very big because it's a red flag. And if you gain in wisdom, you got to learn from shit, right? Is when you drink, you don't know how to refrain and have self discipline. You keep talking and talk. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say if you got a point you want to make, and you remember you actually had told me. It's not like you didn't tell me. I think on my second show, you was like, "Yeah, I just like to talk. I just like to talk." And I remember last time you came up on the show, Super nobody was here but Royce. She was here, and I think a couple of more people was here that's not on the panel right now. And just the way you was talking and handling yourself, especially in front of people and talking to me in front of people like that. You know, you didn't disrespect me at all, but it's just the way, just the whole energy about it. That shit, I don't like shit like that. Are you gonna be able to check that type of shit now that I'm voicing it to you? Are you gonna be able to check that type of shit, or do you just feel like, hey, it's your opinion? I'm gonna rock what I'm used to. I don't need to change it because there's nothing wrong that you're doing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes to what?
You said, would I be able to change that? And I said yes. And now that you voiced your opinion on it.
For sure, for sure. All right, thank you for answering that question. We can go to Super. We're gonna do premium questions after this is over, but we're gonna go to Super real quick. Go ahead, Super.
Okay, do you have a bestie?
Like a best? Yeah, I do.
You say you do? How long y'all been best friends?
Like 15 years.
TKO or your bestie? If it came to choice.
Ooh, and with a Capricorn, I already know the answer. That's the thing about it. Good question, Super.
My bestie.
And her bestie watching this right now. That's the thing about it. Her bestie watching this right now.
She say her bestie.
She is. Okay. I'm ready to.
Okay.
So let me ask you this.
TKO.
Hey, Super, I know this is on you, but this is so good. I don't want to forget this, brother. I know. I love you, brother. But look, check this out, Nelly. How would you feel if we was in a relationship and I put my best friend before you?
So it really, what is is it just that y'all are in an argument, or you're telling me one thing and she's telling me one thing? Like,
this shouldn't matter. Listen to what you just said. If we're in a relationship, supposed to be my ride or die. I'm not doing this shit for shits and giggles. I'm not doing this so we can be in something temporary, so we can just be high school lovers and then break up. You're supposed to be my woman to the end. How would you feel if I put my homie before you?
I feel some type of way.
All right, go ahead, Super. That's all I want to ask, brother.
If I get some green hearts in the comments and some orange ones too. Oh shit, God, Lord Jesus. I'm gonna say this. I like you, Nelly, and I don't really have many questions. I have more concerns. You give strong-minded, independent leadership, and you're not displaying that right now. It's giving you want to tell him what you think he wants to hear. You want me to say yes, sir, yes, sir. And that's what makes your levels go from here to me to there, to low. A man gonna always adjust to you, because there's things and qualities about you that turns men on, regardless if you think he wants certain things. That's just the control part of us. Hey. But most men love a woman that's strong and who know how to stand on what she believes in and stuff like that. You give very much a yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, I don't like that for you. I think he is an understanding nigga, and I think he is very combative, but I think he can also agree to disagree, and to make balance. That's how he been with Imani for so long, I guess. You know, in being a poly, you got to know how to make the woman happy too. But I think you just trying to get in the door, and that's what scares me. What you gonna do? Who are you when you get in the door?
Well, my thing is I've said since day one, I'm always speaking my mind. So regardless,
I'm not finished though, my love. I'm not finished, my love. Thank you. And you're not speaking your mind because you're saying one thing when someone else asks you a question, and as soon as he asks you a question, you shrivel up and yeah, that's what you wanted me to say. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like this. I feel like your best friend first. You gonna do what you want to do. You ain't gonna submit the shit. You gon' if it don't go your way. You got options. You know you're a pretty girl, and you not. I just don't feel like you gonna do none of that, and that's probably why you're single right now today. So I just don't feel as if you're gonna let the nigga control it. Because if that's the case, you would have had a nigga, unless you got one and we don't know about it. But I don't. I'm just being honest, boo. And I may be wrong, but what I'm picking up from you is just giving, I'm going to just answer everything that he want. I'm going to say exactly what he want to say. But sometimes it's okay to be you because this whole show is for him to get to know you. That don't mean he's not going to pick you because you're not everything.
But everything I said is me.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything I said is me. Period. Like, I get that it might, you don't like it, but it is what it is.
Okay, well, that's all I got to say. Okay, because you said one thing and then he asked the question. You was like, no. Well, if you want me to, then I will. Girl, it's no the fuck y'all want. The fuck?
No, I said my friend.
Okay, I know we're not talking about that question. I'm talking about the question that was before that one. When he asked you something after that and said, so what? I can't remember exactly what it was, but you definitely counteracted and submitted in that moment to make him happy. And that's good, I guess. But it's so to me, I just think it's okay to just want. Okay, baby, it's okay, baby. This is what I want. That's how y'all hoes end up with bust lips and black eyes. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good set. So look, let me also say this real quick, and we can dig into Nelly a little bit because she wasn't here for the hot seat, y'all. She wasn't here for the hot seat. What we was doing. I mean, she was here for the hot seat, but everybody didn't get to make it. All the judges didn't get to make it and shit like that. So for people that's too insensitive, we gonna work our set. That's actually some good questions. Everybody did fabulous with this. So what I'm gonna ask you is this, and really think about the question. With me being a broadcaster, I don't want to say this dealing with Capricorns, but Capricorns most definitely. But with me just being a broadcaster, my number one problem was so far 100%. I can't even say 99%. I can't say 99.99%. Every time I got into it with a woman or it didn't work out, they ran to the internet. Would you come and expose anything between me and you on the internet if me and you don't work out? Be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I would expose it to the internet, but if I'm drinking, like, I may slip up. I'm human. Like, I may slip up and say something, but I'm not sitting here saying, like, I'm going to make a live and say, hey, TKO time or whatever. Like, no, that's not my intent.
Okay, so one thing I know about women and particularly Capricorns, and I'm not saying nothing is wrong with this, I just need you to listen to me, is y'all are chatty patties. Y'all love to talk to y'all friends and tell them every fucking detail, everything about stuff. I'm very private. You know what I'm saying? I'm very private. You know what I'm saying? It's like barely anybody else around me even know. Even the women within my relationship, I'm not going to come to you and chat about Armani. I'm not going to chat about Lexi. Like, I don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a very private person. So that's just one thing that stood out. So let me ask you this. You said that unless you slip, you wouldn't bring our problem to the internet, right? And this is the hot seat.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you hot seat questions.
Correct.
So why did you expose to me Splash? When Splash made you feel a certain type of, why did you come to the internet and expose Splash? Because I go off of characteristics.
When did I come to the internet and do that?
No, well, he said what he said, but I'm saying it was certain things that you still brought to the front port and screenshots and shit like that. Because the thing is, I'm only gonna look at you. So look, I'm not worried about Splash.
I didn't do that on the internet though. I sent it to you privately.
No, when you was in the box, well, you forgot that live, how the whole live went.
I remember the live.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And I told him he was lying because he was.
Yeah, certain screenshots. So all right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is characteristics. And once again, I'm not putting you down. However you move is how you move, right? Mm-hmm. But even to try to even to discuss it. So let's say if you're talking to somebody else and me and you're not cool no more, and somebody prompts you to discuss something about me, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know I will never do that to you. Regardless of what we got going on, but regardless of how, man, even if you do some sucker ass shit to me, I'm not gonna, even if you come and you expose me, I'm still not gonna expose you. I got a track record of not doing that. I've been on here 4 years. Everybody know that. So that's the reason why I'm asking you these type of questions, because I ask a lot of people these same questions and they all say they ain't gonna do it, or they wouldn't do it, or they got something like this or something like that. So I just wanted to ask. That's it. But I knew too much had a premium question.
That's not my MO at all. Like, I'm not just sitting here trying to expose people. No.
Okay. All right. I respect it. So hold on. There's another good question, because we don't never ask this question. Do you think that you have friends, because friends that are the same as you, would they expose your business? Do you talk to people? Do you give them too much information about you to where they can expose people?
So, like, my best friend is like my best friend is the only person that I typically talk to about like questions, if I have questions of anything, but I wouldn't say that she would expose me.
I'm gonna give you an example. I talk to too much about basically a lot of shit, some of my deepest shit. I don't even tell him everything, but if I was, he would never expose anybody's business. Like, we private, extremely private. So that's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people that's messy. I don't know who you friends with.
There's only one person that I trust with anything that I've ever said. I'm not gonna sit here. I don't have a bunch of friends that I'm gonna be. Know this. No. There's one person that I confide in, and typically my mama, and she not gonna be on here doing shit.
Okay. All right. Too much. I know you had a premium question. Any of y'all got premium questions before I gotta go? This is the hot seat, so we can spend a little bit more time on her if we want to, because she missed the hot seat a couple of days ago. And she.
All right. So I'm gonna make a statement, and I want to know if you agree or disagree. Let's just say Capone. He's so much of my good friend that I wouldn't even put him in a position where I'm into it with his woman. I would bring it to him so that never would happen, because that's respect. If you have a friend who does something like that, do you agree that they are disrespecting you as well as disrespecting your partner?
If they disrespect, I feel like they disrespected me because they disrespected my partner. Is that what you asked?
Right.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Right. Okay. So when it comes down to choosing, whether it's your friend or your
I don't got Gucci muted, y'all. He muted himself.
It should never happen in the first place.
No, I muted myself.
Because let's just for example, if his woman get out of line with me, I'm not finna wig out on her. She ain't finna, nothing that's gonna happen like that. I get away from her because of the respect that I got for that man. And I would let him know and let him handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm saying, like, yeah, if it's ever a situation like that, do you agree that that's the proper protocol and that you should ride with your partner in those situations?
I mean, I'm still, if you are disrespecting my man, then yes, I feel like I'm going to step in and I'm
saying, even if I'm saying, even if your man starts it, your friend is supposed to not finish that. Do you agree?
I don't know. I don't think I agree with that. I don't agree with that.
All right. Next statement. This ain't a matter of submission or domination or none of that. It comes down to a matter of wisdom, right? Because my woman can't whoop me or nothing. She's not intimidating me in no way, but I know when to shut the fuck up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't always have to speak my mind or say what's on my mind. That's not important every time. Sometimes it's time for you to just shut up and let this person vent, or let this person regulate their emotions, or any of that, and I really noticed that, you getting out what you want to say is really, really important to you. Like, is that more important to you than your relationship in totality? Because you can lose a whole relationship by not just being quiet for 10 minutes.
At that moment, they don't care. In that moment, they're impulsive. I'm telling you, I've dealt with it. In that moment,
I'm saying,
that's the only thing they care about.
then though, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the king of my castle. I know when to shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I respect that this is a human being I'm dealing with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, a nigga know when to back off. Do you agree that there's a time for that?
I do agree that there's a time. I would say that most of the time I speak my mind. And once I do speak my mind a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Now, just the last thing. You said that you would be willing to change that, but would you? Do you think that you would resent him for implementing that? You know what I'm saying? For him, would you resent him for him having you not express yourself like that every time? Would you feel some kind of way after, you know what I mean, you can't speak up and say what you want to say?
No, any change that I make is gonna be for me as well. So if I were to be shutting up, then that's on me. That has nothing to do with no man.
Okay, I can dig that. All right, that's it. That's all I got right there.
All right. Anybody got any premium questions before we go? And go to the next?
Yeah.
Everybody cool? Okay, go ahead.
I do.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Peace and blessings again, sister. What's your credit score? Your exact credit scores?
810. Experience.
TransUnion Equifax?
I'm at 790 something with all of them.
What about your credit utilization?
My percentage, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I don't know what my exact utilization is. I only have a house and a car and a couple credit cards on it.
So you don't know it. Okay. What would you rate your attitude on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say about an 8, or I would say a 7.5.
Like as in bad or good?
Bad.
Just having it well, when I get an attitude, I keep an attitude until it's resolved. It's not. Some people be like, "Oh, go away and blow off steam." That's not how my attitude works. Like, I need to resolve something before anything changes. I'm not just gonna blow off and the attitude's gone.
So what if this is geared towards your man and you feel like you want to get it resolved, but you don't want to deal with that shit right now? He got to jump on Bigo and go feed the people. How you handling that?
Well, then I'm just gonna have to be quiet until he's ready to talk. But I'm not gonna just brush it over like we just good. No, I need to talk about it. I'm not gonna be just acting like nothing happened. I have to talk about it and talk it out.
So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you feel like you want to talk it out.
Hold on, you got feedback. That's why you got some feedback, brother.
Okay, hold on. Drop me and bring me back up. Right back up.
All right.
Just drop you and keep you going.
All right, so
Hey, this is gonna be the last because we got some more people up in there. So is this your go ahead answer that question real quick, Nelly. All right.
So he jumps on Bigo. He got to go feed the people. You feel like you got to get this resolved. He gets off Bigo, go to sleep, gets up, get ready, and get right back to it. Let's just say a week in a row. What you gonna do about that?
A whole week without talking about the issue? No. After you done got up in the next morning, you done did your stuff, your whatever you need to do to get yourself together, and you check in with me, or we check in with each other, which I feel like should be on like a daily. We gonna talk about it. I'm not waiting no week. No.
So how would you handle it? Remember, he live. So how you handling that?
For a week? No.
He's live, yeah. But you ain't answering the question. No. How would you handle it? Remember, he got up, he got ready.
So you listen, because we got to keep on going. So I need you to answer the question. So the question, he's not asking you would you not like it. You're telling us that you don't like it. What? He's saying how would you handle it?
You're gonna be on live for a week straight. I'm not understanding the question.
Never mind. She's not answering the question.
She said how would you handle it? She answered it. She said that she wouldn't be able to deal with it. She said after a whole week and like you don't want to dress. She was like, no, I wouldn't be able to deal with that.
No, she didn't say that, but she insinuated that. She gonna have to say that to me. I didn't hear that shit. I didn't. I heard you say a whole week. A whole week.
No.
A whole week.
A whole week. No.
No,
I said the next day when we do a check-in.
A whole week. No. A whole week. No. A whole week. No is not telling me how you're gonna handle it. What does that mean? You gonna pack up and leave? Like,
no, I'm not gonna pack up and leave. I'm gonna come to you and I want to tell you that I want to talk about it.
He's lying.
Period.
He's lying. What you doing?
I'm confused. Lie for
Don't be confused. Listen. You said you coming to him. Like, in other words, you got to... Hold on, listen. You say you got to handle that. This nigga done did this shit for a whole fucking week, and he live right now. What you doing?
Nah, Buns, bitch, I was getting beside myself when I was drunk. Yeah.
I'm gonna have an attitude. I'm gonna be mad.
All right, it's cool.
Like,
You gonna stab the birthday cake.
I feel about this situation, and
that's all right. At this point, we're not getting nowhere. She said what she said.
Hold
on, bro. Let me say what I need to say real quick. Somebody said I'm getting beside myself tonight. No, I've been getting beside myself when I'm drinking and shit, and I'm over here just going off on hoes. I'm being very respectful and I'm being very serious. See, what's wrong with you motherfuckers is y'all so caught up in a motherfucking key and and I gotta be a certain type of motherfucking way. Let it be fucking boring. I don't give a fuck. You still here watching it. So it must not be too boring because your stupid ass is still sitting in my motherfucking live watching it. This ain't about you. This is about my fucking relationship. So if I want to ask and get an answer, I'm not doing it for the entertainment of you motherfuckers.
I'm learning so much. I don't think it's boring. I'm loving it. I'm learning so much. I just want to say this, and I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm very opinionated and everybody know me. But I want to say this, and this is to all the men that's up here. None of y'all are attractive. None of y'all are giving, because I'm a bisexual man, I have a man. So none of y'all are the man that I would want. Y'all giving controlling. Y'all ain't even that fine for nobody to bow down to y'all broke niggas. What's y'all credit score? Bitch, you already got another hoe. Ain't nobody, y'all want a bitch to just give you 5 hoes and I be your dumb ass bitch when you don't talk to for a week because you want to go like, bitch, what the fuck you think I am? I got an 800 credit score and this bitch fine as fuck. Y'all niggas need to go find y'all a poor bitch out the projects who gonna do that. But a successful black bitch will never even spit on you niggas, okay? And I wouldn't. And I'm a bisexual nigga, gay, whatever you want to call it. Y'all are not it. Y'all ain't giving the attraction. Y'all ain't even drawing the women to y'all. Y'all making like you gotta bow down to me and y'all ain't all bad. Ew. I am disgusted, brother, and I am over it. You need better judges. These old, ugly ass niggas who think they all
they're not gonna read back.
They're not gonna read this faggot ass nigga. These faggot ass nigga shut his gay ass up.
I told motherfucking
ass nigga.
Respect my black queen.
Look at bitch. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you talk about motherfucking
broke ass, dusty ass,
like motherfucker Jimmy Father. You head leprechaun, silly
that shit. Stop making like this lady can't be a woman of her own self. Y'all want that lady to be that lady.
So look at this. Anybody know this? Hold on, super.
Got to be y'all niggas, motherfucker. Y'all niggas, motherfuckers.
Hey, super. If it's one thing that you would do,
what's your credit though? What you gonna offer this bitch? Fuck wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all got these women fucked up today, and I'm a gay nigga, and I run my nigga. I stand. This motherfucking dick, pussy, balls, wig, that bitch, who the fuck you talking to, ho? Better get your ass together and bitch, that's like the person with me. Like, y'all just want, it got to be equal. Y'all want to be, it just give, I don't like how y'all ain't coming for her. What y'all gonna do for this lady, though? It's all about her and her. And I can't sit with that.
Super, you gotta, listen to me, respect me, Super. I know you and your grands. So look, this is what's going on. Now, one thing that I know about Super is if another fucking judge trying to check you, you gonna say, hey, that's what the fuck I feel. So that's what the fuck they feel, and they stand on what they feel, brother.
I respect it, but I'm just speaking my opinion. I feel like everybody, all us not here to agree. That's why you got different people. I feel like, okay, I'm getting it, but let's pour into her. It's all about what's your credit score? What you that? Well, I ain't got, if I say this, oh, you ain't gonna say what I want to say. No, fuck y'all. That's how I'm feeling. Fuck y'all.
All right, so look, we about to go to the next. We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset and go to the next. We're gonna reset and go
I
to
was
the
just
next.
making her bow down. It's like, okay, I get it, but it's like, okay, it's more to her than just being a dog.
I actually found out what I needed to find out with my bros' questions. That's why I picked them. I think they asked the better questions than most motherfuckers that came up here. You got no cap slow. Is just sitting up here just saying,
Well, you know, y'all all on the same mission.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they actually asked
all working for the same poly coat.
Yeah. Hey, if that's what it is, I'm with it.
I'm just saying, I don't work for the coat. I'm just here on the outside.
Yeah. All right, so we can go to the next.
I like her, TKO. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like you and her is not compatible with each other. That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, she kind of fucked me up. I'm gonna express it tonight, but she kind of fucked me up when she said she'd put anybody before me. What? That's not even God's divine order. You gonna put somebody before me? Oh, that don't even make sense.
But I think she's saying for now, like if y'all get together and you're the golden man, I think eventually that would change. But let me tell you something. We always look at things in a bad way. I think, okay, a bitch that can be a loyal
you gotta let me talk with you, super.
You know, let me talk with you, brother. Wife. If you think you're loyal to your friend, your best friend.
Watch this,
brother.
But watch this,
brother.
Listen, I'm talking about how you deal with me. First of all, a woman don't gotta be around me, the golden woman. If I'm in somebody's life, that means I'm qualified to lead them, not they friends. Don't choose me if you're gonna be putting somebody before me. Let them lead you. Go fuck your friend and be with your friend and be married to them. Because I'm here to lead you. I'm here to be the head, and that's how I look at it. We can agree to disagree. I ain't tripping. You know, I'm not for everybody. I already know I ain't for everybody. All right, so we gonna go to the next.
Like, yeah, I don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ever put my homeboys before my woman. Like, it's just not happening, bro. I'll lay my life down behind some shit like that. A nigga getting out of line with my girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, no.
Yeah,
like, so
because you can't control your homeboys. You can control the dumb hoe. Of course, you gonna put her first.
Fact. Big fact.
You can't control your homies. You gonna put everything first that you can control. That's the dumb bitch.
That ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing.
At the end of the day, my homies gonna stand. Like for real, nigga, I got my homies like my brothers I've been cool with for 20 years.
They got everything to do with. They got everything to do with.
But still, I'm still a real good friend to my friends. Like
I'm not expecting you to understand that, brother. What I'm saying
okay, it's a new concept. We can talk about them. We can all debate.
Y'all hear me muting myself.
We can debate.
Let's
go back to the show.
Yeah,
we'll debate
3 with an Android.
Hey y'all, good evening.
Hey baby, how you doing?
What's going on?
Hey, beautiful.
I'm chilling. How y'all? How's your evening going?
Working hard for our brother. That's
my evening going pretty well. You know, good to see you back. So you didn't make it to the last show, and you hit me behind the scenes. Go ahead and let everybody know publicly why you didn't make it to the last show.
Yeah, so basically I was in the queue. I was sipping a little bit, had my phone on the charger. My phone actually was not charging. It was stuck on like 5%. And I pretty much fell asleep drinking. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
I definitely apologize, TKO.
It was the hot seat. So since it was the hot seat, this is going to be a hot seat for you. You know that, right? Because you skipped out on the hot seat.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Unintentionally, but yes, I'm here. So, yes.
So I want you to understand, I might say some stuff that might make you feel very uncomfortable, or they might say some shit that might make you feel very uncomfortable, to where you might just want to go ahead and forfeit. Oh, and I'm going to start out with a question.
I'm ready.
Count your Bigo virtual bodies. Virtual bodies.
Okay, so you mean people that I've slept with that I met on Bigo?
Or people that you just want to be a part of, people you fuck with, people you engage with, all of it.
So people I've had conversations with, like, does that?
Yeah, that you wanted to be with, like if you was my woman, they can come to me and be like, well, I used to talk to her too, that type of shit.
It's a lot.
Even if you didn't suck they dick, even if you didn't. Hey,
I've talked to a lot of people on this app, but I've only fucked one person on the app.
No, I'm not asking you that. I'm not asking you that. Just tell me the names so I can know.
Okay, everybody that I've ever had a conversation with on the app.
I didn't say no. You dumbing down my shit. I made it very clear what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know, whether that's in the news too, you know, all the little freaky shit. People that would know a little bit more, not just saying hello. Come on, let's not dumb down. You know what I'm talking about, Synergy. You smart.
Okay. So, all right. So, people I talked to on that level. Okay. So, Shaji, Finesse.
Girl, what?
Good night. Oh, wait.
Keep going. No, keep going.
This is. I'm trying to bring them all to the forefront of my recollection.
About what you did.
Hold on, it's not hot. See, come on, you just do what you just stand on it.
There was no pressure when you was talking to him, so keep going, baby.
So yeah, so I'm trying to remember their names too. This is terrible.
You ain't forgot Polygon. You flew all the way to New York and stayed with him. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, okay. But unfortunately, Polygon.
Unfortunately.
Too much.
My brother too much? My brother too. Hold on. Yeah. You talking about in box number 3? Box number 3? My brother?
Girl, you fine. And I was finna ask, was that a real woman? You look like a man. She fine.
Hold on. Gucci, please.
Okay.
I was born a woman. Okay.
All right, so Finesse, Shaji, Polygon, and my brother too much.
And who else?
And there's a couple whose names are escaping me. I'm not being funny. I have no problem telling you. You know I have no problem telling you.
Could it be my other brother Imperial?
Correct. Yes, correct. Yes.
Oh, so 2 of my brothers that I grew up with. Okay. 2 of my brothers I grew up in the sandbox, Oklahoma.
Too much. You a dirty nigga. You could have told him.
And what? Oh, Mama. This is crazy.
Super ready.
So,
I'm on that, huh?
Star is one of them 2. Your other
Starlight? My brother Starlight?
Yeah. Yeah.
The one who
That's it.
Oh, he got a girlfriend with 3 baby mom. He got 3 more kids.
My nigga Starlight. Okay, I'm not judging, baby. I'm not judging. That's 6. Damn. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, this is just. Yeah. That's all I can remember at this current moment.
And remember, it's nasty work. Baby, is you okay? What's your, can you log into your mic?
I just want to say that I do not fuck any of them.
Can you log into your mic?
Except for Polygon.
Send the pictures with and just videos.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I did not. I only fuck Polygon out of all of them.
One thing, hold on. We're going to go to everybody. We're going to start out with Super. We're going to start out with Super, but hold on. So, but before we get to Super, and everybody, I know everybody want to talk, but look, check this out, Synergy. If it's one thing I can give you, well, I can give you a couple things. You look fine in the motherfucker. You pretty than motherfucker. But the second thing is this. It takes some courage to be honest. And you came up here and said some shit that nobody would admit. Even if they knew they did the shit, they wouldn't admit. No, I don't know. Nobody would admit this shit. But, all right, go ahead, Super. It's on you. I'm going to sit back on this one.
Hi, Super.
Hey. Girl, that shit don't work with me with that damn filter on 100. Cause you got wrinkles all up under that motherfucker. All you is.
Why are you reading me like that? Oh my God.
You cute, but we hear he say this the hot seat, boo. I'm getting to the nitty gritty. How old are you, darling?
Let me see. I'm 34. Let me see.
34.
I just got a little smoother going on because my skin's been a little shitty.
Oh, I know. You know I'm the filter king too, bitch. I ain't fake, bitch. I keep it real, but I'm just saying I'm not. You in the competition, girl. Not me. So listen. Do you have any kids?
No.
All right.
No, sir.
BBL or natural? You team BBL or you team natural?
Oh, meaning, honestly, I'm for whatever people want. Like, I'm myself a natural, but if somebody want a BBL, I'm not hating. I feel like whatever your style is, you know what I'm saying? Be yourself.
Okay, period. Are you a skeeter?
like what's the word?
Do you shoot? Like when you bust a nut, do you skeet? Do you squirt? Yeah, squirt. I guess y'all say squirt. I call it skeeter.
I've only ever squirted once. I've only ever squirted once when I was getting anal, which was really interesting because that's never happened before.
Have you ever messed with a woman before? You mess with women? You mess with women too?
I had my first threesome last summer.
And how was that experience?
It was okay, except like the friendship kind of like faded afterward. Like there was some funny shit that happened after, so it could have been better.
Did you put the pussy in your mouth?
I did. She put mine in hers first, so I tried that out.
You put the dick in there too?
Oh no! We had it was a threesome, so it was another person there.
I'm saying 3 girls or 2 girls and a boy? Like
one man and one woman, and it wasn't probably.
So that's why I'm asking. It was 1 man, 1 woman. Did you put the dick in your mouth with the man? That's what I'm asking, Donnie. Are you slow?
Oh yeah. Yes, I did.
Are you okay tonight? Did you do any drugs, pills, drink?
Just weed.
Oh, you on that? Okay. Where you located? Where you located?
I live in Canada. Toronto, Canada.
Canadian pussy. Oh, that's why you such a whore.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, I was born in Ethiopia. I lived in Kenya, Tanzania, Zimbabwe,
you know that's
Canada.
My dad and them. You know, I got it.
No way.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah, that's my chick. My girl. Don't play like that, girl. You don't look like Ethiopia, but you do kind of. But I ain't never seen you like. I don't think that. But yeah,
I have a little Italian in there too. A little sprinkle of Italian.
Because baby, you don't look like. The eyes ain't deep enough. I don't know. But listen, so what have you learned about TKO that you like since this show? And tell me one thing that you dislike since this experience of this show. Tell me one thing that drew you to him, and one thing that you kind of
Well, so can I include, because I've known him for like a little over a year now, I think. So can I include just my past experience of what I like about him as well?
Tell me your like and your dislike. Give me a like and a dislike. We'll just say that.
Okay. What I like about TKO is his ability to just like, even what he does on this app, the events that he be running, like when he has conversations with people, he's very honest and authentic. And he actually inspired me a lot, because I'm not going to lie, I used to lie a lot. Like I used to be, as he puts it, a deceptive type of bitch, because I was ashamed of a lot of stuff in my life, right? So now I'm just like, I would rather be open and honest. Yeah, exactly. So I'd rather be open and honest about my life, because then I can actually build something authentic that will last.
Like about it, baby. That wasn't a question. It was like,
okay.
So tell me what you did, because let me tell you, a con artist and you a whore. I'm evaluating you, baby. I'm writing down notes. While you thinking it's all sweet and the beer is sweet, I'm figuring you out, baby. So tell me what you dislike about him, baby girl, while you trying to steady paint this beautiful picture and you done talked to 15 people on the app. So what else? Tell me what you dislike, lovely lady.
What I dislike about TKO, maybe like it. I'm trying to think. Maybe sometimes he like.
You know you just like.
Yes. Okay. So maybe sometimes he loses his temper a little bit. But actually that could turn into a like too, because I like to get choked. But yeah, that would be it.
Okay.
All right. So what did you dislike about me? What did you dislike about me when you was representing with my umbrella and my drip, and then Polygon did a mass message and hit every female and said, "Leave this nigga because he's a woman beater," and then you left me and you joined Polygon shit. What did you dislike about me? Let's go.
It didn't even really go like that, TKO. It didn't really go like that, because can I explain the way that the events were?
He told you to leave me while you was repping for me, and you left me, and you start repping for him. You and PND. You and PND did the same thing. Sorry, PND, I got to throw you on the bus, baby.
Home now, so yeah, she's home now, so it's okay. You know, she found her way home. It didn't go like that necessarily. It's just, remember, I actually came to you. I was one of the few people that actually came to you and told you why I felt like at the time I couldn't commit to, you know what I'm saying, being with you. and we had like an hour long discussion. I'm sure you remember.
But
I'm sure
went to
everybody else
Polygon out of
watched
all
that.
people. I would have respected if you went to one of the bros. I would have respected if you went to Super. Go to somebody else. Go to. But you went to Polygon
I
after
wish I had
me.
known Super at the time. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't my best decision. But it happened, and that was a past. So I learned from my mistakes.
See, the thing about you that's tricky is you honest, but you not honest. You
What you
honest,
mean?
but you're not really being honest. You left TKO Capone, especially at that time. This before I left. This when everything is on, and everybody started getting on my ass and doing these campaigns, saying how bad of a person I was. And that's when you left. I remember.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But I had the decency to come to you and explain to you before I dropped your badge. Actually, why I dropped your badge. I remember. I feel like it was the same day or the day after or something like that. But at least I had the courtesy, TKO, to come to you respectfully, and I wasn't, what I'm saying, out there in the streets talking shit about you. I actually hit you up and let you know when Polygon was trying to do some weird shit. And I don't know if you remember that, but I texted you and I let you know, and I shut that shit down. Like, I'm not with that. I don't respect that. I'm not like that. Like, I don't want. Once I have a connection with somebody, I'm not going to disrespect them unless they come for me first. That's the only time I would do that.
Okay, baby. All right. So it's on. Wait a minute, Super. Was you finished yet with your set?
Oh yeah, I'm done with it.
Let me get up.
Young lady.
Let me go.
Okay. We on Gucci. Go ahead, Gucci. You next, Gucci.
Hey, what's going on with you, baby girl?
What's going on, Gucci?
Hey, I just got a couple of questions. I'm gonna make it real short, straight to the point. Okay, so box 3, Too Much, is TKO childhood friend. They got it out the mud together. What type of sexual interaction did you have with him?
What type of sexual we never physically interacted.
Picture.
However,
video.
I did share.
No. Let her. Hold on. Let her talk. Let her talk.
Yeah.
And this is my.
Yeah, well,
these are
he
my
pretty
questions.
much said it.
No, he didn't pretty much say. I need you to say.
videos.
I asked, not him. Thank you. Is you okay?
Yes, sir. He put it into words for me. Yeah, pictures and videos. Yes.
Okay, so when you say pictures and videos, was you like showing your pussy, showing your ass, showing you was fully nude? What did it give?
So it was like a little ass shaking, a little titties. I don't recall.
Is this September the 8th?
When you can't recall getting naked to a nigga that's on camera, that's crazy work. Also, okay, so why do you think it's okay for you to interact sexually with his homeboy, and then come to him like you ready to settle down and jump the motherfucking broom? Why do you think that's okay? Because you a freaky bitch.
That's a valid question. I understand that there could be a sensitivity, and if TKO decided like he wasn't cool with it, I would respect it. But I feel like, yeah.
But
I guess
why did you think he should trust you? Why did you think that he should trust you, even though you had an encounter with his homie? So why would you even want to even approach him, knowing that you done did that? That shows no loyalty with you. He can't trust you.
I feel like life is not linear, so like you could have certain conversations with people and decide like friendship is a better route for that relationship. You get what I'm saying? So I think that
I don't get what
regardless.
Okay,
that's fair. But I guess that's my answer.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your freak? Well, on a scale of 1 to 20, what's your freak level?
Can you set like some parameters so I understand how crazy 20 is versus 1?
Well, because I see you're a freaky girl, so that's why I said 1 to 20. I gave you a little leeway. It can go from from you say you're from where? India? Where you say you was born at?
I was born in Ethiopia, East Africa.
It can go from Ethiopia to the United States. So you figure it out. 1 to 20.
Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 20, I feel like I'm a cool like 16.
Oh my God! So are you open to showing him your mic chart, because your freakiness is scaring me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you like to fuck raw or do you like to use
Gucci.
Wait, don't stop me, nigga.
So raw is reserved for when I'm in a serious relationship. In the past,
You coming up the phone,
I have
baby?
made like certain mistakes, but can you hear me? My check.
Hear you.
My check.
Have you ever worked at a strip club?
Wow. No, never.
So have you ever got paid for sexual intercourses with other people?
I've got paid for my company.
Oh, okay.
Well, no further questions. I'll let the clinic finish.
Thank you, Gucci. All right, we're gonna go to too much. Next. This is an interesting set. This is a high seat, yo. This is the high seat right here.
Hey, again, I got a statement. You know what I mean, and I'm gonna see if you agree with me or not. The fact that you then showed everybody your ass ain't really what's alarming to me. You know what I'm saying when it come to fucking with bro. I know you personally, man. Me and you, we real cool. I know you have a thing about committing to anything. You know what I'm saying? So, once it get real, it get time to commit to something, you're the type of person that takes off. Do you still have that characteristic?
To be honest, I'm aware of it. Whether or not I still have it, I don't know until the time comes to actually commit. I'm being completely honest, but I definitely am tired of being single. I don't want to be single no more. I want to be in a relationship. Like, I'm tired of doing this life thing by myself.
Right. So is it okay? What is it that makes you pick him in particular to want to settle down with?
That's a great question.
Move your hand off the phone.
I'm not covering the mic, but can y'all hear me? I think it's
we can hear you. We hear you.
Okay. So what makes me choose him, right? That's your question, sorry, in a nutshell.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you just wait though, because you just said you tired of being alone and you ready to get into something serious. So why is this the serious commitment right here? What is it?
That's a great question. So to be honest with you, in a lot of my interactions with men, even in these conversations, it's usually like people just looking at my appearance and not understanding who I am and peeling back the layers. So I feel like as I was, last year when I was part of the family and stuff like that, prior to me talking to anybody else, when I was talking to TKO, like, I feel like we got where it started to, get through those levels. And I have a lot of skill sets that could benefit, like, the dynamic.
Let me just open it up right now. Hopefully my brother don't mind me coming to this spill. I gotta do what I remember. This is the hot seat. Baby, I need you to tell me right now why you didn't work it out with my brother Imperial, why you didn't work it out with my brother Too Much, and why you didn't work it out with my brother Starlife. And why you didn't work it out with...
wasn't trying to work it out, though.
Hold on, bro.
So you saved her. Best friend.
Too much.
Hold on, yeah.
Too much.
Okay, so the third person was not like a serious. It was literally one conversation. That's why I feel bad even mentioning it now. It was just one conversation.
Hold on, baby. I can't hear you. You're going in and out, baby.
Yeah, when you get your service back, don't forget about late night.
Mic check 1 2.
Oh yeah, finesse.
I did mention finesse though.
Don't leave out late night. Don't leave out late night.
Why he didn't work out?
Okay, wait. So, yeah, I just admired finesse at the time, and I had a little crush on him, and like we had, like I said, like we had a little 1-2. We never really talked on the phone. It was just like certain exchanges, right? Picture exchanges or whatever. Hey, Royce.
What about late night?
So, I don't remember sending him any
your pussy to the emergency room. What? You don't remember, baby?
It's all for conversations. Gucci, that's crazy. It's not like I was.
What about Polygon? What about Polygon?
Okay.
First of all right. This is how we're gonna do Polygon. What made you want to go to Polygon, and then what made you not want to be with Polygon? What prompted you to go to Polygon?
He flew me out. That's why I went out there. And then the reason why it didn't work out.
So anybody can just fly you. Hold on, I don't like that answer because that means anybody on here can just be like, "Hey, come here, Synergy. Let me fly you out here."
No. I just made a bad decision, TKO. That's the only way. There's no way to justify it. It was just a bad decision. That's it.
Why is it a bad decision? Why did you leave?
I left because basically him and Fanny got into a fight, and like they were putting hands on each other, and like I didn't really like the way that he dealt with that. So I just
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Star Life? Because this is, I really don't know.
That was just like I said. It was a one conversation. It was not anything like continuous.
Damn. Do you got like sticky pads on your refrigerator of all the niggas you fucking talk to?
No, too much. Did you have anything else you want to say to her? Too much before I go to Polygyny King?
Nah, bro. I'm good.
You good? Okay. For sure. Hey, she's standing in this fire though. This hot seat though. I mean, I can respect that for sure. Go ahead, Polygyny King. It's on you, brother.
Peace and blessings, sister. How you doing?
Bless. I'm over here in the paint. How you doing, Polygyny?
All right. Would you have given my brother too much some pussy?
Ooh.
Would I have at the time when we were talking? Absolutely, yes.
All right, cool. What about his
coming down now, nigga? Get that pussy, nigga.
What about his other brothers? Would you have given them some pussy too?
I mean, I feel like it's
about
fair
me.
to
I might
say,
want some of
that. Would you have given him some of that?
I feel like
Not go ahead.
It's fair to say, Polygyny, if I could answer it like this, anybody who I was talking to at the time, in the moment, I probably would have in the moment. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that.
I didn't ask if you probably. I didn't ask if you probably. Would you have given them some pussy? I'm very direct in my questions.
Sure, yes.
Okay, cool. So you also, it came out that you used to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? How could he trust you now, knowing that you would have definitely given his brothers some pussy? How could he trust you now?
I do want to address the way that you phrased the question was that it came out that I'm a liar. I admitted that I am a liar. So I'm in my truth era now. I'm in the past, I definitely was a habitual liar. Like I said, for those reasons. So I apologize if you could repeat the question.
So if you basically used to be a liar, you know what I'm saying, what makes it that he can trust you now?
I'm delivered. That's why I'm delivered. And yeah, I don't want to lie. I'm not going to lie no more. So
I know you live in Canada. I know you live in Canada. What if he wanted you to relocate? You willing to relocate?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right, cool. If things didn't work out for him, let's just say between you and him, days, months, or years down the road, would you ever deal with another man that he may know in any way, or maybe go back?
Once I start dealing with him and I'm in a relationship. Sorry, just to make sure I understand that correctly. You mean while me and him are in a relationship?
I'm sorry, brother. I know I'm gonna forget this question. I gotta ask you a real question, Synergy. Mm-hmm. That same video of you shaking your ass. Did you see that? Did me and Too Much get the same video?
I'm pretty sure I would have done different and switched up the videos. I lost my iPhone, so there's no telling now. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yes or no? Did they? Oh no! I need clarity. Did they get the same video? Yes or no?
That's what I'm saying. I would be lying if I could, because I can't confirm. So I don't want to lie. I'm telling y'all. I genuinely don't remember. You know what I'm saying? No, I lost my iPhone. No, I lost my iPhone. Well, y'all. I mean, y'all can compare notes if y'all want to.
No, I erased my whole fucking shit. I went to Thailand. I erased everything.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay. See, so we'll never know.
It looked good though. I ain't gonna lie. Very convincing.
Can I play like a little real quick? Hold on. Wait, hold on.
that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back, bust that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back, bust that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back, bust that pussy open, bust that pussy open.
She know how to bust it. I'm supposed to.
Am I supposed
You
to?
want to dance right now?
Go ahead, hit
Playing it
that
off.
motherfucker.
But I can't really I can't really move in this outfit the way that I want to move in the outfit.
Oh, stand up. Give me a 360.
But,
Give me a 360 real quick.
okay, hold on.
What time you dancing tonight?
Okay.
Oh, girl, they
nice.
got that in Canada. You need to come to the States. You're gonna be a whore. Yes, ma'am.
All right, please.
Yeah,
I changed it out. No,
Then we go to the. No, you wasn't playing. You got to get that coin to join. Polygyny King.
It's money head to toe, but I hope it's tight.
So, speaking of money, let's just say hypothetically. So speaking of money, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, if he became poor, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, what would that mean for you? Would you stick it out with him? Would you hit on his candidate?
I don't see how that situation would happen, especially with all of us. But
and that's the question.
You know, for the sake of answering your question, yes, yes, sir. So I would definitely stick it out. Like, I'm not. It's hard to find a good divine masculine man, and so I would not just leave because of those circumstances. We could definitely work on that and change that around.
God forbid if he got hurt, man, let's handicap, couldn't even wipe his own ass. Would you be there for him, or would you leave his side?
Absolutely.
Absolutely what?
I would absolutely stay by his side.
What if, let's just say, one of the sister wives you felt like was maybe, you know, having an attitude with you, maybe even mistreating you, or felt like they got smart with you or anything like that? How would you handle something like that?
As a woman, I understand that our moods fluctuate, so I would give her some space. You know what I mean, and try to readdress it later. Maybe she had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe other things happen. So I'm always considerate, and I don't take it to heart.
What
if it lingered on for months? What if it lingered on for months and it just didn't seem like at the moment it just didn't seem like it was gonna get any better? It went to a standstill. Y'all got some strife, you know what I'm saying, going. How would you handle that?
Definitely, I don't think that it would last for months, but if it did, like, obviously it would need mediation. I would definitely bring it to TKO, and then I know he'd be able to maybe mediate a meeting between us and help us figure out, you know, what it is and get to the root of it. Because as a unit, if we want to function properly, we can't have no friction. That's going to affect our communication and shit like that.
What if he sided with her? If he sided with her and felt you in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, and you felt like you what? Remember, she got the attitude with you. Felt, you know what I'm saying, mistreated you, but he ended up siding with her. How would you handle that?
I would take it as a learning moment. If he sided with her, because I trust his judgment, I would have to, you know, like, look at myself and decide, like, what is it that I missed, and just take the lesson and move forward.
I got it. You remind
Last but
me
not
of
least.
She remind me of the Nateri version of Carbonation. You give me that Nateri vibe.
Oh my God!
Nateri was fine.
Why would you?
Nateri was fine. No, but you gotta give me like her vibe. No. Like for real.
Okay, so
if you know what I'm talking about, like you kind of give me like the vibe, like a cool, like Nateri.
Okay.
I feel like
you know what's crazy that you say
that. TKO. I really.
Capone, you know what's
everybody agreeing with me in here.
Yeah.
They're agreeing with me in here. They kind of feel that same vibe.
So Capone,
now,
okay, so as you said that, right?
Ain't too much.
Hold on, Gucci. So as you said that, so you reminded me that I actually did talk to True and Solar as well on the app off of that. Yeah. So maybe that.
Well, I got two more questions. I just got two more questions real quick. I got two more questions. Now I know, you know what I'm saying, back when you were when you had you know, his badge, me and you, we've had biblical discussions. I've had quite biblical discussions with a lot of people within the family. and we spoke for hours about the Bible. Now, so during that time, I've gotten to know your spiritual side. What happens if TKO says, I ain't going for none of that stuff that you into? You know what I'm saying? I need you to drop all of that, and we gonna serve the Most High. We gonna get in this Bible. What you doing? Because you into idolatry.
Well, respectfully, I don't want to. I've never been against the Bible. My father was like super into the Bible. You know, I grew up.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying, in the church.
Because we spoke for hours, so
and I
know
still
that
very
part.
much right.
But the other stuff that you went to,
Oh, astrology. Well, so this is the thing. So Capone, you know that that I'm into astrology and like birth charts and stuff like that, right? Like just
right.
like
But if he said let it go, what you doing?
If he said let it go, I would have to be authentic within myself to say that that would be me going against myself. So at that point, I would respectfully be like, maybe we're not compatible. You know, like I would still respect him and still want to be his friend, but yeah, I wouldn't want to just fake like that. I could
respect
drop
that. Actually, you're not gonna go against what you truly feel inside. That means we're unequally yoked. So if I would tell you that, and I believe in what I believe in, you wouldn't go against what you personally feel on the inside for what your belief system. So I can agree that's loyalty. Because if you're not gonna be loyal to yourself, you sure can't be loyal to, you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's your take on submission? What does that mean?
Submission is just basically the act of following your man. You know what I'm saying? Like following his guidance, his leadership.
But you can't follow your man if you went to something he tell you to let go. But that's another topic. Right. But last but not least, if y'all decide to, I get that part, but your answer contradicts what submission is. No matter what my brother said, it ain't submission. So, but that being said, if y'all decided to, you know what I'm saying, y'all, you believe what you believe in, we unequally yoked, y'all be friends. Would you go back and talk to either one of his friends, such as my brother Too Much, and give him some pussy?
That's not something that I would plan on doing. So
answer the question. That's what you plan on doing. And that's what you plan on doing. Would you go back?
That should have been just like that should have been an easy answer. That should have been an easy answer. That should have been like he said. Would you go back if we didn't work out? Would you go fuck my brother? You said, that.
Let's get pussy open, man.
No,
Go ahead, too much. Do your shit.
This is the thing, right? The reason why I said that is because you know that people answer these questions, TKO, and then the truth comes out that it's the complete opposite they did later on, right? So I'm just saying, like, that's obviously not my intention. That's why I'm here. So I wouldn't plan to go and fuck any of his friends. But if things didn't work out between me and him,
you could possibly fuck Star Life, Imperial, True, Solar, Finesse, Late Night. You could. It's impossible. Too much. Okay, all right, we get it. Okay, we gonna move on.
I don't think we can move on. Okay. I think that's nasty.
Okay. All right. Well, now you need. I mean, this is the hot seat. She got in the hot seat. She stood. We're gonna go to the next because we spending a lot of time too much on. But y'all didn't do the hot seats. That's the reason why we spend a little bit more time on y'all. But I appreciate you staying around. I am eliminating tonight, y'all. I'm eliminating tonight. The grand finale Thursday. All right, baby. Good to see you.
All right, baby. We'll see you in Magic City next week, baby.
We got Money Magnet. Money Magnet. How you doing? Over there getting it together? Looking good.
My best, because I done curled this whole head. I went to go.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick, baby. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I like this type of setup. Don't do the red lipstick. I like this natural shit. Let me see them lips. Let me just see you just like this. You look good in a motherfucker like this. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
I don't left my keys and everything outside. I'm doing laundry. Sorry.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, you in LA. You right down the street from me, right?
Babe. Really, my laundry.
All right. Are you riding something right now? You on a scooter? Are you walking? You floating? Can you
I
hear
am
me?
a rollerblade because I roll my rollerblades to go
Oh,
get
you
my
were rolling. I knew you was rolling. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew she wasn't gliding like that.
I just
Hey,
love.
I'm about to
I knew
say,
she
hey,
was gonna
hey,
throw
she
something.
running smooth as shit.
I love
Yeah, I'm like,
her
what
skin
the fuck?
complexion. I really do.
I'm too observant. I'm
She
too
is
observant.
so beautiful.
Yeah, you're not. She beautiful.
She
Okay.
really is.
Okay, she's gonna give us
love
a show. Look super. Look super.
Yeah, I love that. And then she got
Got
on
the
her little,
green
her
on.
little cheerleader dress. Like,
Got the green
I
on.
fuck
I
with it.
like she bubbly.
Yeah, she got a
so
green
pretty.
on with a skate.
Yes, she
Yeah,
do.
she
Go,
is
go,
so
go one
beautiful.
more time. Go one more time. My brother Super didn't get to see you in totality. Go one more time. I like the energy.
She
I like the
different.
energy. The green light at the bottom. Don't fall now. She failed it.
No, she ain't fine. She
Come
got
on.
some skate.
Gonna have to give her a job at Sonic or some shit.
Okay.
For real. Okay. Tea time. I like her because she know how to mix 3 different colors up. Like me. You know, I can't match shit sometimes. All right. All right. Now I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I like the energy. This time we're gonna start out with we're gonna start out with too much. Don't
She came with
too
some
much.
refreshed energy. I fuck with.
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, it's like a whole reset. Too much. It's on you. Too much. You ready?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Okay, if you're not ready, it's okay. It's okay. Felicity King, you ready?
Yeah, but I need to know a little bit about her. You know what I'm saying? Because, give me a little rundown.
Oh, okay, yeah. So too much Felicity King. Oh, Gucci. Yeah, the only person that did up here is Super. So look, check this out. Can you please give them the rundown? Who you are, what you do, how old you are, where you from, if you got kids or not, and just kind of give us a brief summary review of some of the questions they asked you. Just kind of put it all together.
All right, so hello everyone. For everyone that does not know me, my name is Akima. I am from Brooklyn, New York, East New York. In Brooklyn, I now live in Los Angeles, California. I currently run a real estate company in New York City called Sweet Homes Corp. I also manage a beverage business where I host private events in Los Angeles and also host mixology classes as an instructor, teaching people about bartending tools and different wellness recipes for beverages. Letting people know that the drinking space is inclusive. You don't have to drink alcohol. When you go out, there are other options at the bar. That's me.
Anytime. I don't know if you said, did you have any kids or not?
I'm 34.
Okay. Most definitely. So we're gonna start out with